Hello, it's Thomas, the Kilted photographer, and today I'm going to show you how to create an image of Stirling Castle with Stuc and Ben Vorlich. So you may have seen online this image of Stirling Castle creeping up or something similar to it. Now, some people may say it's photoshopped, there's some sort of dark black magic being used. I can assure you the photograph is real, there's no photoshopping involved with capturing this image. It's a little thing with your camera and using zoom, which can distort the distances between objects when you're shooting at a greater distance. So what I'll do is I'll show you a wee photograph from the drone that I've captured close to Stirling Castle. I'll then show you an image from inside Stirling Castle looking towards the mountains, and you can see the distances there. Now, the further you go away from the mountains in the castle, the background kind of gets squashed together and it creates this image that you're about to see and we're about to capture together. So as I've said before, it's not photoshopped, and I'll just show you right now. So what we'll do as well is I've got the camera here all set up. We're going to be using a Canon R5 full frame with a 100 to 500mm lens. I've then got an extender on top of that, which will increase it up to 800 to 1000, which will get you right to the castle doors. So we're back at the office. As you can see in front of me here, there is a Google Maps image. Now I've added in the GPS coordinates of where you can go to take this image. It's the bus, basically behind the bus depot at Bannockburn. It's a well-known location locally, but if you're travelling further afield, this is where you want to go. So I'm going to show you three images here. The first one was captured using the 360 camera from within Stirling Castle, just at the rear of the castle. Now it was a nice sunny day, however there was a lot of haze in the distance, so this actually covered up the mountains. Now even on a clear day, if you could see them, they would still appear quite small. So I've added in two arrows here just to show you where they would be. Moving on to the second image, this is photographed using the drone's wide angle lens. You can see the mountains in the distance, and they do appear a bit bigger, but again, not that impressive. Moving on to the third image, as you can see, the perspective totally changes with this. So the camera is situated about 3 miles from Stirling Castle and zoomed in using the telephoto lens. Now, because the distance between the camera and the castle is greater, and you can see into the distance, the image gets flattened and it appears to bring the mountains and the castle closer together, so it gives you this more impressive look. Okay, so we're now at, well, let's look at my camera here. It's set up, and sorry about the glare from the sun, but the sun's right opposite side, and I just realised you can see my face as well now in the reflection, so sorry. So, we're now sitting at 100 at the moment. As you can see, we're quite far out, but you can still see the mountains in the distance and Stirling Castle itself. So let's just take a photograph here. Lovely, okay. Now let's zoom into 200. As you see, we're getting a bit closer and the mountains are starting to creep up ever so slightly. So let's take another photograph. Now we'll move up to 300. Now up to 400. And then up to 500 here. And as you can see, look how big they look now. Lovely. There we go. So I've attached the extender there, and we're currently sitting at 300 on the lens, but plus the extender gives you the 500, so we're sitting on 800 at the moment. So I'm just adjust the camera here for you so you can see. So obviously the extender's made the camera a bit longer. Apologies. There we go. So you can still see the castle sitting there, and obviously look how big the mountains look. So again, I'll take a couple of photographs here. So now we're going to move up to the 400 plus 500, so 900. And we're nearly knocking on Stirling Castle's door how close we're getting here. Okay, now we're moving up to 1000. Now because the extenders on, I've lost a couple f-stops, so I just need to adjust the ISO. And so I want to try and keep the shutter speed quite quick because there's a bit of camera shake. Right, so here we go, at 1000 now. So that is us now captured from 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 800, 900 and 1000. And again, what I'll do is I'll compare these in the video and you can see the differences. Now as I said, there probably isn't going to be much difference from this zooming in, you're just getting closer to the castle, but you will notice the difference from the drone shot close to the castle and the image from behind the castle's rear looking towards the mountains. As I said, they'd look totally different and look just as far away. So I hope this has been helpful for you. It helps you understand the distortion that can be created using a zoom lens. Now I should mention the kit I used for this was a Canon R5 full frame camera with a 100 to 500mm lens and then the ×2 extender on there as well. Now the way the extender works, it only allows me to get from 800 to 1000, so it skips the 600, 700, but it still gets you pretty close to the castle. So much so, you can basically knock the door. So if you enjoyed this video and if you like anything else like this, then please do let me know. If there's anything specific you'd like me to cover, then again, please let me know. I do plan to do some of these with the drone as well. And again, a lot of this would be covered in my workshops as well, so if you want to join my one-to-one drone photography workshops, then please do check my website out. I'm potentially going to be looking to expand this into just normal photography workshops as well, with your ground DSLR or camera phone or anything that you've got that can take a photograph. Okay, well thanks for your time, I hope you enjoyed and take care. Cheers, bye!